Hi everyone, welcome to another Terry Talk. This week's focus on all of you out there contemplating your careers, and we know there's a few of you out there. A recent article in the New York Times called The Age of Adaptation. What does that have to do with you and your career? Well, it used to be that you went to school, you got skills, you got a degree, you got a diploma, a certificate, whatever. You picked up some skills along the way, you got some experience, and then you settled into a long career journey. Well, sadly, those days, as most of you have come to realize, are over. There's now a need to constantly adapt. That's the new reality for our workers today. Or to coin the term from the article in the New York Times, serial mastery. You have to get good at a lot of different things over the course of your career. Adaptation, hence the title of the article. To keep up today, you've got to be continually learning new skills, getting out to training, learning, getting into those development opportunities, taking advantage of those things. And while our organizations really try to support us, they often fall short by looking at quick wins. Lunch and learns, an hour over lunchtime would solve all your woes. Not probably gonna work. Or even a half-day seminar once in a blue moon, not going to work that well. So usually you go off, you do that, you forget about it, becomes credenza where all the information is lost. We've got to continually adapt and get better at learning and growing. In the book by Warren Berger called A Beautiful Question, fantastic book, strongly recommended. He presents a series of questions, which I'll summarize here, around thinking about your career. How is my industry or my field changing? What trends are having the biggest impact on my field? How might that play out over time? And when you're thinking about that, what skills of mine now are relevant, not only just now, but in the future, but which ones may become obsolete and do I need to specialize? This is really what organizations do with SWOT and PESTLE analysis. It's just bringing it into focus on the individual. He goes on to write in his book about how the rinse and repeat approach to adult life no longer works. And we know this. And we're now at a time when obsolescence is the norm. If you're not changing, you have to be continually updating, and you have to almost become, as he calls it, a restless learner. Knowledge now is a commodity. You can get any piece of information you want. Sometimes it's actually not true, but answers are everywhere. It's easily accessible. The value of having information is dropping. The real value, according to Harvard business professor Paul Bettino, is what you do with that knowledge, and more importantly, your pursuit of asking great questions. So I leave it with you this week. If you're thinking about your career, where you are you stalled? Are you confused? Are you not sure what goes next, or what comes next rather? Start with some great inquiry. What's going on in my field? Where do I fit in that field? And how does that all come together? Want to learn more? As always, reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a shout. Reach out, talk to us, drop a note down below, whatever suits your fancy. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you again soon.